Okie dokie. Here we are. About to fight us some Swedes. So I think I'll line them up just like this. Admiral can be in the back. Nah, this is way too close. You gotta leave room for your ships to be able to navigate around each other. These ships take like huge turns and they're so slow, whatever. So yeah, this is good enough. And let's just sail straight at them. Here you'll get to see our second-rate ships of the line. These guys are scary indeed. They got 3 whole decks full of guns. Got a bunch of sailors on them. And we are coming right at them. Oh, look at that. Well, the name of this second rate is the Alexander Nevsky. That's, I forgot exactly who he was, but he was a famous Russian during, I think, like the medieval time. Whatever. I don't know if he was a ruler or just a good general, but people talk about him a lot. I know that much. Let's take a look at the enemy fleet. Here's going to be their big bad third rate. It's not too scary. I mean, you notice the trend is that the lower the number, the scarier the ship. You know, for instance, like a second rate scarier than a third rate. You know, fourth rate, it's not going to be as scary as a third rate. Stuff like that. First rate is the scariest ship you can think of. But the difference between a third rate and a second rate is just way, way, way better than a third rate. And believe it or not, a fourth rate can sort of go toe-to-toe with a third rate if you position it well enough. But a second rate versus a third rate, forget about it. Gonna get blasted out of the water. This ship still only has 2 decks full of guns. And, yeah, it's not gonna go too well. No siree. This is just intimidating. Jesus. Okay, we're gonna tell everybody to stop. And if these guys are just gonna park themselves right here, I will encircle them. I do have to keep in mind that there are ships sailing from behind me, but they are just so incredibly tiny. I don't care about them at all. They are not important. Oh, look at it. It's a sloop, guys. It has 8 guns on it. It's hauling ass. It's really fast, but it's not going to do anything when it gets there. Alright, let's open up on this third rate. Best to knock it out of the way as soon as we can. Oh, look at that. Already did a nice amount of damage to it. Took out 5 of its guns. And the geniuses that the Swedes are, they're not going to turn and face me just yet. They're going to, I don't know, wait for an invitation. This ship is going to get obliterated. That's the clinical term. Gonna keep the Admiral nice and safe next to everybody else, of course. Oh yeah, that whole plan about encircling them, I forgot about that. You can see my sailors are actually shooting at the enemy, which is kind of cool. These guys are climbing ladders for no real reason. But whatever, it looks cool, so I will allow it. This ship is going to be sinking very soon. They're taking a lot of hull damage. Yeah, second rates are nothing to mess with. This ship, on the other hand, I'm just getting it messed up for no reason. I'm not positioning it very well. Alright, fire broadside and get the heck out of there. I think I'm getting this ship cut off. That's not too good. Gotta start giving it some support. The thing about these second rates is they're just so slow. Oh, well, what do you know? The sloop has arrived. Everybody watch out. This ship needs to sink. It is just way too... It's just so non-threatening that it just needs to go home. Well, we routed this ship. Of course I'm not going to let it get away, that would just be stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna sink this ship. This ship over here is sinking, their stupid little sloop. Oh, this ship stopped routing. That's not too good. Now it's routing again. That's weird, it stopped routing for like half a second and then it's like, nope, bad idea. Yeah, I would not like to be on that ship right now. It's probably going to start sinking any second now. It looks like it's filling up with water at least. Okay, we gotta kill this stupid little ship. Its name is Jonas. How cute. Oh. Yeah, I bet you didn't like that. Poor little Jonas. You and all your brothers should make a band. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's such a dumb joke. It's not even a joke. Jokes are supposed to be funny. Alright, let's start sinking ships. Let's just broadside this ship. No, for no reason. They've already surrendered, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, we've taken out the actual Navy that was attacking us. Now we just gotta kill their stupid little reinforcements. It looks like they're gonna just file in one by one, which is fine with me. I don't care. This ship is not looking fantastic. It has seen better days. These guys, they're just trade ships. They look pretty big, but they have like 10 cannons on them. And you have to remember the number of cannons is going to have to be divided by half because they keep half their cannons on one side, half on the other. Usually they might have 1 or 2 cannons on the front of the ship. So it looks like we've sunk or made all of the other ships surrender. These ships do have some good hull strength, I think, so they'll stay in the fight a little bit longer. But, I mean, they're not going to be able to do any damage. They're just going to be soaking up shots the whole time. Oh, come on. Start getting our second rates around here at least. I'll just drop anchor right here. Looks like they're all gonna sail past me, so I'll just shoot them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Seems like a good plan. So yeah, the only way these guys can get away from me is if they try to run. And if I spot anyone that looks like he's about to try and run from me, I'll just switch on to chain shot, take out their sails. And the ship is gonna start sinking soon enough. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I don't care. Keep your trade ships. I'm gonna take your capital next turn anyways. Let's see, are we about to... No, we're not reloaded yet. Dang it. And this ship has lost a lot of guns. We've been fighting for a long time. A bunch of the cannons have been destroyed. But still, we still pack quite a punch. I mean, we're going to be able to outgun any of the ships that they still have. Without a doubt. I'm gonna switch this guy onto chain shot because it looks like these guys are gonna try and run from me. The ship is going down pretty quickly. Take out their sails. Or at least do some damage to them. They're torn up a little bit. Yeah, they'll probably get away. Who cares, you know? If they ever fight me again on the seas... Oh, jeez. They just surrendered. Like, you know what? You're taking out my sails. I don't care anymore. We surrender too. Oh jeez, these guys are gonna get destroyed. That's not too good. Look at all these sailors, they're just drowning. Their ship is mostly gone. Look, the captain's gonna go down with the ship. Look at him, he's walking around like a champ. Or no, here's the captain. I don't know. No, this looks like the captain. This is who's ever in charge of steering it, I guess. There's a few guys that are like, you know what? No fucks are given this day. All these guys are drowning here, we're just gonna chill. That's good. Now let's see who's left. See, I always forget about my troops. I just zoom in on the funny stuff, but and then this ship is just gonna get shot all by itself because I'm not paying attention to it. But hey, who cares? Who cares? I got this in the bag. It's not like they're actually going to sink one of my ships. They'll just bang it up a little bit more. Come on, reload. Shoot these guys. Oh yeah, that hurt. Oh jeez. Yeah, they're like, you know what? I don't think we want to fight anymore. I think we're happy staying on our floating ship than these guys are. Oh, it's going down. Oh, there's a dead guy in the crow's nest. He's just gonna go down with it too. See ya. Nice. Very good. Oh, looks like another ship came back from routing. What do you know? This ship would actually be in a little bit of trouble if these guys had more than like 2 guns on them. It says 4 guns. It says 10 guns. That's almost enough to hurt me, but not really. But luckily we'll be able to reinforce this because the wind's blowing this way towards the enemy. The reason we had a little trouble dealing with the reinforcements was because they had the wind sailing towards us. And now that they've passed us, we can sail towards them with the wind. A little bit easier. Let's do this. Let's do that. Ship's already surrendered. It's Jonas. We're just bullying poor little Jonas. Poor guy. Don't worry, no one is going to write that down, that we sunk the surrendered ships. You can't rat us out for having no honor if we kill you before you can. That ship is starting to sink. I think that one will be too. Look at all these ships over here, just all the Swedish fleet just... There are not enough cannonballs lodged in the side of these ships. This one too. Oh, it's got chain shot on. Well, that was just pointless. This'll be fun. I should really take a look at like the last part of this fight. All these ships are just so screwed up. This one can't fight us. It's sort of just trapped in here between its sinking friends. Don't worry, you guys will meet the same fate soon enough. Yep. Look at that. And they're starting to rout, but we're going to finish them off, of course. Oh, look. He crashed his little stick thing on the front into his... Oh, he's just smashing his ship into the other parts of the ship. Look at that. I don't know the correct term for ships, but I guess this would be the nose. But he's just knocking all of his... He's just knocking the mast off of his other ship. That's funny. Get a broadside. Yeah. Turn around. So we still got 80 guns left on this. That's gonna look bad. Oh yeah. Totally destroyed these guys. Everyone's like, oh, we gotta get the heck out of here. Alright, that was fun. Didn't you think I had fun with that? Yeah.